Alright, I'm just going to do a quick video for you about Pythagorean Theorem. So we can use Pythagorean Theorem to solve for missing sides and right triangles. I've given you the formula here, so a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. But before I can start doing a couple examples for you, I did want to just quickly mention that a and b represent legs and c represents the hypotenuse. So for those of you that forget, if you have a right triangle, so a triangle that has a 90-degree angle, we have two sides that are legs. That would be these two. Whichever one you label A doesn't matter. So as long as one of them's A, the other one's B. And then finally, the third side is the hypotenuse. Now this is going to be the longest side, and it's always going to be the side that is directly across from the right angle. Now that you know which two sides are legs and which is the hypotenuse, we can get into a couple of examples. So in our first example here, I have two sides on my triangle, 3 and 4, and I am trying to find this last side, x. So since the side I'm looking for is the side that's across from my 90-degree, I know that that's going to be my c, and then again, the a and the b don't matter. So I'll rewrite my formula. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, and then I'll just go ahead and plug in 3 for a, 4 for b. So 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to c squared. Just one quick thing, 3 squared does not mean 3 times 2. It means 3 times itself. So 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. 9 plus 16 is 25. And then finally, in order to get the c by itself, I have to get rid of this squared. So I'm going to be taking the square root of both of those sides. And that leaves me with c is equal to 5. So this missing side is 5. Now example 2, this looks a little bit different. This time I'm given my hypotenuse. So I'm given my c. I'm going to go ahead and just call this b, but again, it could be a. So I'm going to write my formula. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. I'll plug in my information. X squared plus 11 squared is equal to 12 squared. X squared, 11 squared, so 11 times 11 is 121. And then 12 squared, 12 times 12 is 144. Now in order for me to get x by itself, I do need to take this and move it onto this side. So I'll be getting x squared is equal to 144, take away 121. X squared is equal to 23, and then again I need to square root, and the square root of 23 is 4.795, so 4.8. Sorry, that's a really messy 4. So this example is a little bit different. We're following the exact same formula, but since we know the hypotenuse and we're trying to find one of the legs, there is this added step of bringing over that number and isolating for our variable.